Coming to you live. The devil himself. From across the great land. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's take off our clothes and get wet and wild and sloppy and dirty. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse J. Hello, Jesse J.
Hello, devil.
Let's fuck. And with us as well is the weed god, NickY J.
Yo, what up, motherfucker? Shit.
You gotta be sexy.
President Trump is saving us all. He's saving us, guys.
He's putting us in like a savings account.
This
Like a fucking
motherfucker.
encampment.
Donald Trump has told Congress to suck his dick. How about that?
I would have said a lot worse, but
If I was him,
Lewinsky's.
I would have come unglued if I was him, but it was pretty good though. I gotta tell you, pretty good. This is the opposite feeling I have to his little Bible march. You know, he did his little Bible walk to the church. I wanted to punch him in the face. This, I wanted to suck his cock. So this is amazing stuff. I'm ready to go. Take that.
it just
Congress.
shows that he's out looking out for us. He wants us to get more money. I personally, my income is a lot greater than $600. I know it would help a lot of people, but I think our government can do a lot more than that.
Following American politics in 2020 has been the biggest chaotic roller coaster nightmare. By the way, back before the CARES Act, Bernie and Kamala and a few others in the Senate signed onto bills that would give recurring monthly $2,000 payments to everyone.
Trump, please get us $2,000 cash. Yes, they did. Yeah, very similar. Shout out to Trump, please get us cash. Yeah, I think everybody agreed that the $600 stimulus was hilariously retarded. And then
for sure.
And when you look at what's in the bill, that's the real big issue, is all the other stuff. Now, the Dems tried to get $2,000 to us, but they got blocked by the Republicans. Then finally they agreed on $600. But now Trump is saying, well, fuck you, Republicans and Democrats. And how about everybody gets like $2,000? So hilarious to me that Trump exposed the Republicans for what they are, scumbags, and the Democrats for what they are, scumbags. So I thought this was a win-win, in my opinion, because Donald Trump took a shit on Democrats and Republicans. He took a shit on them.
I would have laughed if he called them, you scumbags.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I was on a rant about this just last night, and it's
Right.
like this guy fucking basically came out and said it. He was like, fuck this. I mean, he could have read a whole bunch more out of this fucking thing and laughed at it. Like, there's a lot of retard things in this bill from the Republicans and the Democrats. That's the thing. You could cherry pick one side or the other and make the other side look crazy, but they're both insane if you look at the bill. The bottom line is the idea that any of this is in, like, dude, the bill should be like 30 pages long. It should be like 30 pages. Here's the money we're giving to the people. Here's the money we're giving to the restaurants. Here's the money we're giving to other small businesses. Here's the money we're giving to some bigger businesses who need it for this reason and that reason. Here's the money we're giving to these people. And then, bam, here's your bill. It's done. Not fucking,
Other countries.
here,
right.
yeah, we got to give to, not even that, just like, we're giving $5 million to the study of brown rice during temperatures of 90 degrees in the Alpines.
What
The
about
fuck?
transsexuals over in Pakistan? 10 million to that? I
Yeah.
thought they just killed them people over there.
Yeah, I do. I thought they just cut their heads off. But yeah, no, we're
Yeah.
giving money. Well, maybe that's why we're giving the money, to save them. That could be it. I mean, seriously, to be honest. I mean,
Now they're just going more progressive. Now when they cut the clits off, they replace it with a dick.
yeah. Well, the Muslims cut the pussies off, right, and throw them off a building. So, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude, this whole thing is weird. Drew, can you stop having your kids ruin Christmas for my family, you scumbag?
Not my kid.
It's your kid's friend, you scumbag idiot.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Well, hey, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Jesus. Brenna comes in the room. She goes, so do you know that the parents put the Christmas presents out and they moved the elves and nothing's real? Like, I go, what? Who said that? And she
Move
goes,
the
this
elves.
kid, fucking whatever. And I'm like, who's that? Oh, that's
I don't know.
that's Drew's daughter's friend. I'm like, wow.
I don't know how he's talking to her. They're not even friends on Facebook.
No,
or
they're all
anything.
friends in Roblox, bro.
So they're typing all this
You
out?
guys don't. What do you guys believe down there in the South? Huh? You don't believe in COVID. You don't believe in Santa. You scumbags. You piece of shit. Your kids suck. Your kid's friend sucks. I hope your kid's friend gets beaten up at school.
Well, if that's the case, then me too.
You know the type of damage
Fuck 'em.
control I just had to do for the last hour as she repeated all this in front of the 4-year-old?
Well, apparently we're going to have to do it too.
You're going to have to beat that kid's ass, Drew. You're going to have to beat that
I
kid
just
up.
saved money. I'd say, well, start making good on your allowance then, because you're Santa now. Buy your own shit.
Good God, man. Like, I can't even believe what I just heard out of my daughter. I was like, what the fuck are you saying right now? I was like, what are you saying? She was like very detailed in the whole thing. I was like, what the fuck are you saying? Come to find out, the kid that told her all this is 5. What the fuck's wrong with his parents?
Didn't you say that he caught them, though? Like, did they actually tell him, or did they just catch him? Or did he catch them?
I don't know.
Under the
Like, caught them moving. I don't know, bro. I don't even want to
Tara's
talk.
texting me now. She says that Ruby still believes everything. No one said anything to her.
Oh, shit.
So I don't know
Oh.
what the hell's going on.
My daughter's a liar? You calling my daughter a liar, you piece of shit?
I didn't say
Dang,
she's a
dude.
liar. I'm saying she wasn't told anything.
Well, but then why did she
Maybe-
say that?
Because I'm telling you what was texted to me.
I'm telling you, man.
Because
She told me in detail this stuff.
I
and
didn't
was
say
like, what?
she didn't.
And I'm
What are
like,
you
who told
talking
you this?
about?
She goes, over Roblox. Owen told me. And I go, who the fuck is that? And then she goes, it's Ruby's boyfriend. And I'm like, Ruby's boyfriend told you this? Maybe she's making it up. Maybe she's lying. Maybe Brenna is a liar. Maybe my daughter's a
That was
liar.
Perfect timing.
I never said that, man.
Dude, that was such perfect timing. That started going off as soon as he said boyfriend. Fucking, uh-oh.
Scared the hell out of me.
I thought the same thing too.
That was great. Like, uh-oh, red alert, red alert.
10 million for gender program.
What's roadblocks?
You never played Roblox? It's crazy.
What?
It's
Sounds like a
what's
sounds like a
is it on
Tetris.
Steam or something? Or?
Something.
Yeah, it's like no, it's its own website and everything. It's like, dude, all the kids play it.
Jesus.
All the kids play it, dude. There's so many. So like basically you can there's like so it's like one big game engine, and there's like thousands of different games in it. And in the games, like there's like money and you can buy things, and there's just tons of different games, but they're all made out of the same engine.
It reminds me of Warcraft 3, where you're able to do like do your own custom maps and stuff. The only thing is it's more kid oriented than complicated like Warcraft.
Yeah, like you
That's
could
all,
you could search up dodgeball and there'd be like 50 different games with dodgeball, like dodgeball in the moon or like dodgeball playground. But then there's always like a few that are like the most popular and the good ones. Then there's like crazy racetracks, and then there's like one that's like there's like lots of them for girls that are just like dance ball party and all these different things and
But
whatever.
like anybody, is it like on an age restriction? Like, can
No.
anybody get on there and
Yeah.
talk to these kids?
Oh yeah, I could go in there right now.
That
You want to go
fuck.
talk to some kids? You creepo fuck. What the hell's wrong with
really
you?
just-
Jesus.
I've
Is
never
this
heard of
Omegle?
Yeah, it's
it.
like
Yeah,
Omegle,
this
dude.
kind of fuck.
You should go over there. There's a breeding ground. You probably pick up a few mommies, you know?
What's crazy is some of the games they have in there. Like what is that piggy game where the pig goes around with a knife and murders people?
Yeah, there's some
Kids
weird
love it.
games. Yeah, like Jason, Roblox.
Fuck out.
Dude, they got Sonic. They got like tons of Sonic games, Mario, all these like emulations of just I don't even know how it's legal that they do some of the stuff on there that they do. You got to check it out, bro. This crazy stuff. It's like a huge thing.
I think I'll stick to American Truck Simulator and Diablo.
Yeah, see,
and
you could make Truck Simulator in Roblox, and then you
What?
then you could like sell trucks and to sell like things. You can make your own Roblox game, and if it gets popular, you can make some money.
That's fucked.
It's crazy.
That Cookie Swirl C bitch has millions and millions of subscribers, makes a shit ton of money off of this.
Yeah, dude. If you can get millions of subs on YouTube and then make your own Roblox game and then just push your own game to your crowd, oh my god, dude. Like, oh shit, you could just kill it, man. You'd be making tons of money. It's crazy.
That's lit.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, they sell those Robux. You know, Ruby got $10, I guess, for her birthday, and they just blow right through it. You put it on there. We hesitated to put it on there because we're like, you gotta kind of decide what you want to spend it on. Put it on there. 20 minutes later, it's gone. She's like, I need more. No, you don't.
Yeah, dude. My daughter.
Dude, that's screwed up, man. That's teaching them how to gamble.
Every 10 minutes, my kid, she runs in the room. Can I have money for Roblox? Can I get some Roblox? Dude.
It's teaching them how to buy add-ons on the games.
Yeah, that's it.
Early for when they get into gaming.
Yep. Yeah, it's currency. And so they're buying like.
Well, yeah, it is like gambling for dopamine.
My daughter wanted a 30,000 diamond dress, and it's like $10 for 10,000 diamonds, and the dress was 30,000 diamonds.
Does it even save those items, though? Because I feel like when they walk away, they lose what they did.
No, it saves the items, but there's a lot of scammers in the games. And what they do is they go up to kids, and they're like, oh, trade me. And kids trade their shit away like idiots. And the scammers then sell their shit for Roblox and then cash out real money.
Good Lord.
There's tons of scammers on the site. Yeah, because one day Brenna had... It's Heavy Steps.
I drink cran cause I'm the man. My enemies are the cran and ran. Cran man, come on, make me believe in tasty. I'm so thirsty, would you answer me? Cran man. All my friends are fucking the man, cause all my friends are drinking cran. They're drinking cran, cause all my friends are drinking cran.
And they're drinking cum, too.
Joe $17 for the epic 17 minutes rant to start the Raw review last night. Mail me your edibles since you're a puss. Happy holidays.
That's a great point. Heavy Steps. I should mail you my edibles.
Give me a hell yeah!
I shouldn't have them.
Hey Joe and Drew Jesse. Hope you have a great show and Christmas week. We're about to get snow tomorrow, burr.
Burr. What up, Dan and Cora? Thank you for the donation. What's going on? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, chat.
Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. We'll be on Christmas night. We'll monetize this, so that'll be funny. I think. Yeah, everything should be on. Should be on Christmas night.
Hopefully everyone's just fucked right up.
Right.
People are already coming in drunk.
Oh, tonight?
No. I mean on Christmas night.
Oh, yeah.
Have Christmas dinner, have a few Christmas drinks, a little bit of eggnog, whatever has.
You a little jacked up. I guess I'll be saving my drinking for New Year's. I think New Year's will be the big drinking night for me since
since you can't.
Well, yeah, since I can't drink because of my
You should do some more edibles. I mean, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that went over real well.
See if I kill my family, yeah.
Only let me come over this time and I'll do them with you. And
one more night of those edibles, and we won't need Joe anymore. We can just have Leah go down and do the show.
Yeah, I'll be dead.
Yeah,
Leah could give you nights off.
Dude, that shit was crazy. I felt like it was the scariest thing, one of the scariest times of my life ever. I would say my father dying in front of me was one. I would say there was a couple times during Leah's pregnancy when she was getting the epidural and she was passing out and they were scared. That was scary. I would say when my son was coming out, when Gavin was coming out with his two vessel cord, and they lost the heartbeat for a few seconds or whatever, that was scary, or whatever it was. That was scary. So like I would say those things.
Wait, which one was that?
What was that?
Which kid was that?
That was Gavin. He had a 2-vessel
Oh,
cord.
okay.
Yeah, it was like tied in a knot. So
I didn't hear the name. Okay.
yeah, as he was
That's horrible.
as he was being birthed, the cord started strangling because it's flat when there's 2 vessels. When there's 3 vessels, it's like a triangle. So it it's like a hose. You can squeeze it.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
My dear Joe, please help me. On my streams my audio will be fine for about 20 to 30 minutes and then out of nowhere, no pun intended, I start to sound like a robot. What the fuck is going on?
Robbie
Your
Hyde,
internet
thanks, ma'am.
connection.
No, that's definitely not it. Sounds like what used to happen with my mixer, where it would like start gurgling. Does it like gurgle off and then come back and then gurgle off and come back? Also, are you using XSplit or OBS? Also, what mixer are you using? What computer do you? I need to know a lot of things. There's a lot of things going on here.
That happens to the deity if he's on too long. I think he uses his phone though, so I doubt it's the same thing.
A lot of times, it's what it is. Most of the time, what it is your mixer. Something's overheating or something like that on your mixer. So your mixer's starting to shit itself.
Oh, see, I unplugged mine every night because I did after about 4 or 5. Well, it was 2 or 3 weeks of having this thing. It like shut itself down.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
What if you're not using a mixer?
We don't know if he's shutting off or shutting on. We don't know that at all. But I'm just saying, like, even if all your equipment's off and you turn it on for a half an hour, it will do it. So, I mean, I'm not here to do a show on, technical support, but, hit me up on the side and let me know what's going on. I have a big suspicion that it's an overloading mixer. Whether you spilt something on it or whether something's not plugged in all the way, it sounds like a mixer overloading or an overabundance of power. You don't have phantom power on your mic, do you? Do you have a dynamic microphone? I don't know, man. I'm going to have to talk to you off the air because there's so many questions that I would have as to try a different USB port. If you're going mixer USB to your computer, try a different USB port. Check your device manager and make sure there's not a USB port malfunctioning too. And make sure you turn your mixer off all the time. And if you turn your mixer off and on, by the way, it actually will probably fix the problem. If that fixes the problem, so if you go robot, and then you're noticing robot, and then you turn your mixer off, then turn it back on after a few seconds, and then the robot's gone, there's an overload happening. So, I don't know, message me on the side. There's a lot to talk about.
You mentioned making sure everything's plugged in on the way. Moreover on that, make sure there's nothing wrong with your wires. I mean, if you have a cat or something, it could have been gnawing on the damn thing and you didn't notice it. Shit like that can cause it the same too.
What if you don't use a mixer?
If you don't use a mixer?
Yeah, I don't use a mixer.
So you're just going USB microphone into your computer?
Pretty much, yeah, but it's wireless.
Wireless?
Yeah, I got a wireless headset.
Okay. Then I mean you're good. But I mean, I think he's using a mixer because oh shit, it's Christmas time.
Almost there.
It's Christmas time.
Gotta get the gifts. Santa's on his way. I wanna make a porn in Santa's sleigh. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Let's get it on. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. It's a Christmas song.
It's Christmas time.
This is a fucking Christmas song.
It's Botch Club on Instagram.
I wanna fuck Mrs. Claus.
It's Christmas time.
What's good, Joe?
What's up?
Merry Christmas to you and family.
What's up, brother?
Merry Christmas, Joe Big Daddy Cool DeMarco.
Oh.
My 35th birthday is Christmas Day. I'm having a beer now for you, Joe. Plug the Wrestle Daily also in that promo you made.
Oh, baby. I got to remake it then. Listen, brother.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby. I think I did plug them in the other one. Hold on. Let's check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, The Botch Club on Instagram and The Wrestle Daily on Instagram. You got to go follow them because they're going to be putting up a new group of botches with me in it. And you don't want to miss my botches. If you want some of the most badass wrestling botches of the week, Look no further than Botch Club. We're talking about some crazy botches in the WWE, AEW, past and present, and so much more. If you want to be entertained and make the
Devil fall in love with you.
then you have to check out
Botch Club.
and the Wrestle Daily.
Botch Club on Instagram and TikTok.
Follow Botch Club on Instagram or TikTok, plus follow the Wrestle Daily. No! Tons of wrestlers actually comment and watch Instagram as well and are involved in the Botch Club. Bam, Botch Club, baby. Shout out to Botch Club for that, man. I knew it was on that one. It might not be on the other one, though. Yo, look who's here. Is he happy about Trump? We're going to have to find out. Dude, Trump laid it in, man. Did everybody saw this, right? Everybody saw the video? My Twitter feed is loaded, dude. For the people that didn't see this, let's just get to it, man. Now, who knows what he's trying to do here? Get some love or something like that because he's leaving, I don't know. But I don't care what the reason is. All I know is it's the right decision. That's all I know.
Throughout the summer, Democrats cruelly blocked COVID relief legislation in an effort to advance their extreme left-wing agenda and influence the election.
Republicans blocked it too.
Then, a few months ago, Congress started negotiations on a new package to get urgently needed help to the American.
Oh no, he's right. Okay, he's talking about before that. Yeah, then the Republicans blocked it. Fuck you, Mitch McConnell. Fuck you, Nancy Pelosi. I hope you both die in a camping fire.
American people. It's taken forever. However, the bill they are now planning to send back to my desk is much different than anticipated. It really is a disgrace. For example, among the more than 5,000 pages in this bill.
By the way, how funny is it that the other day we were like, I said on Twitter, I was like, Democrats and Republicans are furious with this shit. How about that? We actually all agree on something. And now the president comes in and goes, yeah, you're right. Fuck them.
Which nobody in Congress has read because of its length and complexity. It's called the COVID Relief Bill, but it has almost nothing to do with COVID. This bill contains $85.5 million for assistance to Cambodia, $134 million to Burma, $1.3 billion for Egypt and the Egyptian military, which will go out and buy almost exclusively Russian military equipment, $25 million for democracy and gender programs in Pakistan, $505 million to Belize, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Panama, $40 million for the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., which is not even open for business, $1 billion for the Smithsonian, and an additional $154 million for the National Gallery of Art. Likewise, these facilities are essentially not open. $7 million for reef fish management, $25 million to combat Asian carp, $2.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf of Mexico, a provision to promote the breeding of fish in federal hatcheries, $3 million in poultry production technology, $2 million to research the impact of down trees, $566 million for construction projects at the FBI. The bill also allows stimulus checks for the family members of illegal aliens, allowing them to get up to $1,800 each. This is far more than the Americans are given. Despite all of this wasteful spending and much more, the $900 billion package provides hardworking taxpayers with only $600 each in relief payments. And not enough money is given to small businesses, and in particular restaurants, whose owners have suffered so grievously. They were only given a deduction for others to use in business their restaurant for 2 years. This 2-year period must be withdrawn, which will allow the owners to obtain financing and get their restaurants back in condition. Congress can terminate it at a much later date, but 2 years is not acceptable. It's not enough. Congress found plenty of money for foreign countries, lobbyists, and special interests, while sending the bare minimum to the American people who need it. It wasn't their fault. It was China's fault, not their fault. I am asking Congress to amend this bill and increase the ridiculous...
Well, according to, if we believe life, it's life's fault for, a bacteria and a virus forming or whatever the fuck. But if you don't believe that, then I guess it is China's fault.
Low.
And they did fail to contain it. But then everybody failed to contain it because it's crazy.
$600.
Or they wanted it to spread, one of the two.
To
It just shows
$2,000.
how disgusting humans are.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything. I might not have gone so hard on China. I'd go hard on China, but I wouldn't go hard on the Chinese. I don't know if, we don't really,
Low, $600 to $2,000, or $4,000 for a couple.
Boom.
I'm also asking Congress to immediately get rid of the wasteful and unnecessary items from this legislation. And to send me a suitable bill, or else the next administration will have to deliver a COVID relief package, and maybe that administration will be me. And we will get it done. Thank you very much.
But see, that is all a bunch of bullshit. All that money should be going into America. It shouldn't be going to all these other countries. Like,
right.
What
the fuck?
Why?
He's one trolling fuck, isn't he?
I don't understand.
Well, the point
if
is,
there was such a big need for money going to other countries from us,
Yep.
it should have been dealt with on a different bill. This should
right.
have been for America.
Exactly. Like, there shouldn't be a 6,000-page bill. It should be fucking 50 pages for us and what we're doing here, and then they can go convene and talk about how we can help the world, too. That can be separate. How can we help the world now? We're helping us. How do we help the world? Because that helps us too. So how can we help the world that helps us too, but help us first? Instead of, hey, let's throw a little something to our people, but we really got to throw all this shit out. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Dude.
First and foremost, this is something Trump should have been doing 4 years ago, is calling out bullshit.
Yes.
This is one of the reasons I voted for him 4 years ago, because I'm like, this motherfucker's going to start calling out the bullshit. And he waits till he's a lame duck president to start speaking up.
Well,
not that he hasn't before, but to really fucking expose shit.
Well, I'll be honest, he did do some of this early on and stuff here or there. But, like, this is the Trump that we like, right? This is the Trump that I like. There's a lot of Trump I don't like, but this is the Trump that I like. Like, we all see this. He spent
the last year almost purposely losing his presidency. It's like he was trying to burn it to the ground,
Or he was trying to set up the, like, excuse or whatever when it doesn't work out. That's what it felt like to me. That he was, because he said this way before the voting stuff started, that they're going to try to rig it or whatever. Well, what about Florida? What about the states he won? Why doesn't he complain about those states? The same stuff happened there. He only talks about the ones he lost, I guess. Like, I mean, why aren't, I don't know. But whatever happens with him, I don't even care. But the bottom line is, this was a good call by him. Wait till Biden. You know what Biden said? I got everything's on my Twitter timeline. I just got to go to my Twitter timeline. Oh yeah, here's what Biden said. You want to see what Biden said? I got the fucking tweet. You know what? Did you guys hear that? Democrats and Republicans, and I'm talking about the people out there. If you guys are out there and you're a Democrat, you're a Republican, you're whatever you are, almost all of us agreed this bill was horse shit. All of us agreed this was horse shit. Do you know what Joe Biden thought it was? He thought it was great. Joe Biden said, I applaud this relief package, but our work is far from over. Starting in the new year, Congress will need to get to work on support for our COVID plan. My message to everyone is struggling right now. Help is on the way. Help's on the way, guys. It's $600. Hey, good job. Instead of Joe Biden being like, this isn't enough. Like, we need to do more, and when I'm president, I'll make sure more gets done. He didn't say that. He said, good job. There's more coming, but, great. This is really great.
More coming. What, another 8 months, you procrastinating fucks?
You know what Trump said? Fuck you, I ain't signing it. Just like Tulsi Gabbard said she ain't signing it. And Tulsi didn't sign shit, by the way. She didn't fucking vote on she voted against it.
AOC said that she didn't agree with it being sent out like 2 hours before they had to sign off on it.
Right.
Then she signed off on it. So
yeah.
whatever,
I don't agree with it.
off.
Yeah,
I agreed with her for 2 hours, and then I realized what actually happened there.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is a fake fucking idiot.
Look, they fucking procrastinated on this thing for 8 months, and this is the best they could come up with. And they throw a bunch of stupid bullshit in the middle of it. You heard Trump read some of it off. This DMCA thing, which has got everyone freaking out a little more than they probably should, but it could lead to bad things, especially with how poorly written it was.
Hey, maybe AOC's fucking biological mother could have spent a little more time on her fucking eyes and ears instead of her gums. How about that? And then we could have gotten a fucking person who could read a goddamn bill better. Fucking AOC. Fuck you, you fake bitch. Sorry.
I can't believe people actually voted for her.
Yeah.
She's got more teeth than she does body.
Like, do you think she's actually, like, good in the sack?
I kind of want to... No, I mean, like, if she smiles like that in front of me, I'm throwing up on her.
Dude, there's no way. There's no way I'm letting a mouth like that suck my dick. I'll have bite marks all over my fucking dick.
She looks hot here, though. She looks really hot here. Let's talk about it. But no, man, there's some things that she says that I agree with, but then there's a lot of things she says that I'm like, whoa. But that's like Trump. It's like none of these people are like all like I agree with everything, except maybe Tulsi. I think Tulsi Gabbard. I like a lot of things she says, but like AOC and even Trump, man, like Trump says things that I like, and then he says things that make me go, oh, like I want to punch him. And AOC is the same way, bro. AOC, I'm like, yeah, I agree with her on this thing a lot. And then she'll say a couple things that are completely retarded, and I'll be like, dude, can she fall down some stairs? Like, it's really crazy, but I don't know. I mean, it's hard for me to find somebody who I find balanced or real, And I think, like, maybe Tulsi. I think Tulsi's kind of like that. I liked Andrew Yang until...
But I like what she's got going so far.
I liked Yang a little bit, but now he's kind of psycho. He wants us all to be like stapled if we get the vaccine. He wants us to be stamped.
Stapled?
Well, he wants us to be stamped if we get the vaccine or not. So you don't
brand us like a fucking cow.
Yeah. He wants us to.
So that leads into something that I was thinking about today. So with that being said. That's why they want to shut down mom and pop stores, and they're trying to shut down all these restaurants because they're making you have to go to like the main chains like Walmart and Home Depot to get your stuff now.
Yep.
They don't want you to go to all these other places.
Yeah, they're considered essential, but not Bill's grocery store.
But
all these big...
right. But the reason that is they want to shut down those mom and pop stores because they won't let you into Walmart unless you got a certain colored stamp.
Exactly, where Bill's Groceries, he'd let you in.
Yeah, because they're like, dude, I want the money, I don't care. But these corporations, they're already in with all the people that are corrupt.
Yep,
that's what I've been thinking.
The Great Reset.
Ever since I heard him say that, I've thought about that. That's why, because in Michigan where I live, it's a big problem. Because she's just being a Nazi. We call her Adolf Hitler because she just is just strangling businesses here. And people are putting up igloos outside and heaters just to be able to serve food.
Right.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all. Now, I mean, I will say, like, I'm trying to look for the local supermarkets here in my area and see like what places are open or closed. It's weird.
Do those require you to wear a mask to go in?
Yeah, you got to wear a mask.
Same thing. It's that right there. They first started off with us wearing masks. See, I have a girlfriend, and I live out in the middle of middle of nowhere. I got a ranch. She goes in and does all the shopping. I don't like wearing a mask, and I have a job where I don't need to wear one. But the thing is, this is where they started it. Like, you can't go into Walmart. Like, you can't go into a Home Depot without wearing a mask. You can't do that.
I mean, I got to be honest, actually, to back it up a little bit, I'll play devil's advocate with you because no doubt about it that I agree with you that there's a lot of control going on here. But I will say, I'll be honest about my local area that, me, I moved out of the city, right? So I live in
Yeah.
Like, I live in the more rural area, and quite honestly, I live in more of an area in Massachusetts now that's like, you know, people have guns, like, they like the gun shop, they like the bars, they're more rural, and there's people around the corner, like tons of little foods and farms. Everybody's open, but everybody does require masks. Like, it's weird, like, they do require masks. But yet we have guns out here. You know, the people are a little bit different. This town that I live in is divided in half on who voted Trump and Hillary. It's a crazy divided town, but everybody gets along. There's all these family places to go, pumpkin patches, and you know, I'm trying to think of it like corner, like farm stores and stuff like that. And then there's other businesses that are around, little bars. Everybody's open because, like, when you're closer to the city, they shut things down. But when you get out a little bit on the outskirts, the towns kind of just do whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, we're kind of like, they're following the Massachusetts laws and mandates that they put out there, but it's like you can, like, my life isn't changed much if I want to go out, other than, you know, stuff closes at 9:30 instead of 11, and I wear a mask everywhere. That's the only difference, and I don't mind wearing a mask because you know what I mean? I understand, like, if two people wear a mask, it helps, you know, a little bit. And I don't care about that, you know, I don't think I'm being controlled and things like that. I mean, it is getting claustrophobic. You know, it is a little bit weird. If you're in a very rural area, then I get it. Some people don't wear masks and stuff like that because it's way more rural. If you're sick, you know, whatever. But one thing that people just keep forgetting, though, is that assuming the COVID stuff's all the way it is, you know, it's that there's asymptomatic people, like 40%, right? We figured the math out, and they have the math now, and we guessed it at 40. I think it's 36%. But the idea of that is still crazy, right? If you think about that, 3 out of 10 people, right, are going to be like, or 3 out of 100 people, whatever, or no, 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 people are going to can carry this and pass it along, yet they don't even know they have it, or will never know they have it unless they get a test saying that they had it once. They wouldn't even know. So, you know what I mean? Like, they're still like, oh, I'm not sick, and they're doing temperature checks, and it's like, yeah, that temperature check is pretty cool. It works for 6 out of 10 people. So, like, there could be 4 other people for, you know what I mean? If you let 100 people into the hospital and you check them with a radar gun, 100 people, there's a possibility that several people are going to have a goddamn COVID, and it doesn't matter anyway. So what the hell's the point in that? You know, I don't know. And they're contagious, right? They're contagious at a asymptomatic level. So what? You know, like, that's crazy. But that's why people are wearing masks, though, because 2 people can have COVID walking around a bunch of other people, and nobody feels sick.
But you can still get it no matter what.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you can still get it with masks on. Like, it depends on the type of mask you're wearing, they're wearing, and whatever else. But
so, what's the point of wearing a mask?
It helps.
It doesn't.
It does.
How does it help?
The science has proved for years, like, if 2 people are wearing a mask, it helps.
COVID's only been out for a year, though. How's it proven?
No, it hasn't. People in Japan and Asia have been wearing masks for a long time.
Yeah, but different. I'm talking about COVID.
Yeah, but we're not going to be in this mask stuff for years, though.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I don't know if we're allowed.
This ain't a permanent thing.
The thing is, I don't know if we're allowing people that, like, have to wear a mask to go into a fucking Walmart or Tractor Supply, then obviously we are losing our fucking rights in my eyes.
Well, I'd rather wear a mask than fucking, you know, be stuck at home. But I mean,
listen, it's like it's always been. If you don't feel good, if you got a cold, if you got the flu, stay home. Don't go out.
But again, like I told you, it's asymptomatic. That's the problem. The problem is asymptomatic.
How haven't I gotten it yet?
You could have.
I see what's.
Do you know what? Wait a minute.
I haven't been sick though, Joe.
But I just told you though.
I see.
Shut up, Bullfrog.
Vaccine goes down, or they know that it's working.
All right, I'm muting him for a minute. Asymptomatic means that you can have it and never know it. You know what? You know what I'm saying, Nicky? Like, you can literally have it and not know it. You know what I mean?
I only go 3 places in my commute throughout the whole week.
Mhm.
I'm off work now for a week now, but I go
Right.
to work and then I hit up this liquor store to get my smokes and then I go home. And I go to the gas station, but I use a glove and
Use a glove?
to touch the pump and whatnot.
But oh my
so
God! But so wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? What are you talking about? This is past the respiratory. Not the glove isn't going to do much at all. Like, why would you wear a glove, but you don't wear a mask?
Keeps you from putting, like, if you
he
touches his face after or something.
I've always used, even before COVID, I've always used it because people like touching the gas pump.
They're fucking gross.
Yeah,
gross.
That's yeah.
It had nothing to do with COVID.
Okay, all right, got you. I get what you're saying. But you are hilarious. You are hilarious wearing a fucking glove and not a.
So you'll wear a glove to keep germs off of you from a gas pump, but you don't like the idea of wearing a mask when you're around a group of people?
Not really, no. Not when I'm having be told to wear one to go into a fucking store when I never have before in the last 32 years of my life.
We didn't have a pandemic.
All of a sudden, we had to wear a mask to go into a store
because there's a pandemic.
But the thing is, how come that all these stores that people are going into, they're not getting shut down? People are still going in there.
Because they have to go, because otherwise we don't get food and stuff. And so they're actually, NickY, you're bringing up a good point. If we were smart, we would shut everything down and do food delivery to people's houses and lock people in their homes. But nobody
said that a year ago.
Where I live, the Meijer and the Walmart, they have not shut down this entire time since COVID's been open. Not even to do a cleaning, not even to do anything. The only thing they did is shut down one entrance to make you go through one door with security to make sure you're wearing a mask.
Yeah, well, that's because people are dumb, and don't believe in science and bacteria, and they don't even know how things work. And by the way, most of these people are supposed to be doing cleaning overnight and stuff like that. So if they're not doing that, even that's weird. But like my local Walmart is doing clean. They close early to clean. So Walmart out here closes at 9. And you're like, why aren't they open till 11:30? Well, they clean for 2 hours. So they open late, they close early, and those are the cleaning times. And if somebody had COVID, they would shut Walmart down. They've actually shut down the Walmart in several towns out here for 2 weeks at a time. But that's because we have so many other Walmarts. So if you're in a smaller town and there's not a lot of stores everywhere, they won't shut the Walmart down because they know how vital it is. Plus, you have less population, so it's less of a chance you spread it as much anyway. But it's one of those things where it's like at my old school. Remember when I went to high school and they made us wear security badges? They were like, you have to wear a badge so we know who you are to keep us all safe. And I'm like, but all the doors. Yeah. I'm like, dude, all the doors in the school are open. I could walk into the school with a gun, shoot everybody, and nobody could stop me. And it doesn't matter if I'm wearing a badge. And
I know what you're talking about, but we only used ours for paying for lunches. Ours didn't run it a door or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I would just say that, dude, listen. The bottom line is, if you do look at it, they've done tons of studies on this already. The mask does help a little bit. It's not foolproof at all, and it doesn't. And listen, if you're wearing a shitty mask and they're wearing a shitty mask, you need to stand even further away from each other. And if you're both wearing a sick, good mask, an N95, and it's got filters and stuff, there's a 30% chance you'll be better off. But hey, I'll take 30% better than 0. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, I got a long beard.
Right.
I look like a fucking maxi pad over a vagina, dude.
I saw a guy.
You care about what you look like.
I saw a guy today that looks just like you, NickY, and he wore a mask, and it was a mustache with pearly white teeth, and it was the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen. But let me ask you this. So if they said they came out with something tomorrow that you could wear like a mask that was 100% effective, would you be down to wear that?
No, because I just don't. I haven't gotten sick at all throughout this whole thing.
Why do you keep saying that? You won't get sick, maybe.
Because I don't get sick. That's the problem.
But you could
the
get
weed is a force field around my body.
But you could
that
get
outer dimensions it.
But number one, you could get sick. Number two, you could get someone else's sick without being sick. Like you could actually get a 70-year-old or a 50-year-old sick.
That's the thing. I live right next to my parents, and they're in their 70s.
Right.
And they haven't gotten sick with anything. My dad's got gout, but that's something way different.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're not going to get it though. Do you know what I'm saying? Like 300 million Americans haven't gotten it yet.
I think a better argument for him is that his life, like his commute, just his routine, he's not around a lot. I mean, are you around? You're not around that many people.
I mean, I just don't make a big. I just say,
what
fuck
the thing
it.
is, I deal with people from the hospital too, and old folks. So I work in a plumbing warehouse, like a wholesale. So I deal with a lot of mechanical groups that are working in hospitals and old folks' homes and whatnot.
You could have been the one that killed Larry Funk, for all we know.
I could have been, but the thing is, they've been in areas where people have tested positive, and they've been in places where there's been COVID and whatnot.
Yeah, but what are you saying with that? What are you saying? I've licked a toilet seat. I've licked a toilet bowl and not gotten sick. Does that mean bacteria in toilets don't have?
The thing is, I work with 7 other guys, and none of us got sick. And I sit next to a guy that's like 4 foot away from me, like.
I mean, what is that? I don't know what you're trying to say here. That you're lucky?
That it's not traveling like they're saying it is. I have nothing's happened to us. We can't figure it out.
What do you mean you can't? Oh my God, bro! I mean, like, dude, Nicky, what do you? Like,
I've been in contact with people with COVID.
Yeah, and
I haven't gotten.
And you,
I've been tested.
So Nicky, you could be one of the 40% that is asymptomatic.
So Joe's saying you could give it to the other 60% who aren't, and you don't have to be sick.
But nobody else has gotten sick around me, though. So obviously,
then you're a miracle case.
I guess so. I don't know. It's the weed, man.
You're the one person, man.
Well, Nicky, I only know 20 people that have gotten it. I know 4 people that have gotten it from my personal life. 4 people I know that have gotten it in my personal life. I got 600 Facebook friends. I got 4 people that got it, and all of them had it pretty bad, but were fine at the end, and they had it. And then I know a bunch of people from the show that have gotten it, and we know Larry Funk is dead because of it.
I'm not saying people have gotten it. I'm just saying what I'm getting at.
Well, because you haven't gotten it yet, you're like, it's not real to me because I haven't gotten it yet.
No, I'm just saying it doesn't need to have gone this far. That's what I was kind of getting at.
What do you mean?
None of it had to have gone this far.
It obviously should have gone further. It obviously should have gone further. It should have gone further than this. We should have shut down more stuff.
Dude, not that many people have died when you think about it. How many people we got in the country?
No, listen. Oh, it's just how many people we have in the country? 375 million.
Yeah, and how many people have died from COVID?
250,000.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So.
I don't know.
Yeah, but they probably, at least 80% of them didn't need to die. So that's like over 100,000 people that should have died.
I'm not trying to be naive, but at least we freed up some Social Security, right?
Jesus.
I made that joke like 6 months ago. I'm not saying you stole from me. You probably didn't even hear me say it.
Yeah, God solved it.
I gotta laugh at that.
God solved the Social Security problem for us. Look at this. Because we were all worried. Remember they always said,
they did in Wuhan.
You're not going to have Social Security when you're older. You're not going to have Social Security when you're older. Oh, yes, we are. We're going to kill some fucking people here. Anyway, the bottom line is that people are so freaked out about wearing a mask. I think they're pussies. That's what I think. I don't think Nicky's a pussy because he's a $50 producer, but I think some other people are pussies.
Fuck it, I'll go up to 100 right now if you keep it up.
I will say this though. I get what Nicky's saying about, 330,000 people or whatever it's at have died.
Yeah.
And we've destroyed a massive amount of small businesses over this, but we've left big businesses open. So I don't know if that's kind of where he was trying to go with that.
No, that's exactly where he was right.
The amount of hypocrisy.
Think about what it
in the last
did to
year.
the school system. Think about being in high school right now trying to have a girlfriend. Think about trying to go and rub your cock up against something right now. I mean, you're being told not to travel or go to do any of that stuff.
So this is like if there was a burning bridge up ahead, like a bridge on fire. People were driving over the bridge and they're falling into a ravine and dying because the bridge is on fire and breaking into pieces. And then people all jump in the road and they tell you, don't go any further. The bridge is fucked up there. It's fucked. It's on fire. Don't go. We're now going this way. Don't go that way. And you're like, fuck you. I do what I want. Don't tell me what to fucking do. So you drive over in the bridge and die. It's like, dude, it's like, that's all it is. Like, whatever. I throw a mask on. I don't give a fuck. Now, the other stuff I'm with a lot of people on, though. The way they're handling this is fucking retarded, some of the stuff. It doesn't make any sense, some of it. Some of it does make sense. Some of it doesn't. You know, listen, even going out with masks on is not... Like I said, that's the point. It's still not right. Dude, if things were right, we'd be wearing this. We'd be wearing this fucking gas mask that I have. It's
still not 100%.
That gas mask?
Well, actually, that covers a lot. Even your eyes.
I'm not saying it's not a lot better than a mask, like a mask that everyone else is wearing. But you try and produce 330 million of those for this country.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's going to be insanely expensive, and you're going to be waiting longer than you will for a solution to this thing.
But let me
might as well just herd immune at that.
Let me just tell you, in a perfect world, you would have one of these for every household. One person would leave with this on until we found the vaccine and cures. Once we found the vaccine and cures, whether that's 6 months, 3 years, we would operate that way. And
it worked for them in The Last of Us.
Right. And then when we solve...
You got to convince people that the vaccine's going to work.
Right, but I'm just saying, I'm not saying like in our world, because in our world that would never work. I'm saying in a perfect world, if we were all like, do you know what I'm saying? We were all like one unit of people, and we all wanted to just better ourselves and live to better and be knowledgeable and do the right thing. And we didn't care about this individuality, and we weren't like free and stuff as much as free. And we were more collective. We were more about a collective or something like that. Then in that world, we would all wear one of these, go shopping, and that'd be it. And we go back to our homes. And until we solved everything, whether that's 6 months or 3 years, we would do that, and then once we had it figured out, then we could all go back to normal. And that's in a perfect, like, weird, sterile world where we all form as a collective, but we would never do that because we couldn't do that. We would start freaking out and stabbing each other. So instead we're doing the best thing we can, which is, all right, throw a cloth mask over your faces. You can still go out, and then people take little risks here or there that they should or shouldn't or whatever, and we just sort of like accept it that we're going to get herd immunity and we're going to get vaccines, and it's all going to come in, and we don't really know. You know, we're being inefficient. We're operating inefficiently on purpose because we just don't care, and that's really what it is. I mean, it's honestly what it is. So, and then just people like, oh my God, I'll never wear a mask. Fuck you trying to control me. And then there's other people that are like, put the mask on! Science! Science! Like,
yeah,
so
those
like,
people are fucked.
So if you take those are the two extremes. In my opinion, those are the two extremes. Fuck you, I'm not wearing a mask. And put the mask on, science! Science! Like, those two, I don't understand those two groups. I don't understand
Those are the real clout chasers, though.
I'm in my own group of, I understand there's a possibility the mask can help, but it's also very small. So, like, you still have to maintain distance of people. That's the biggest thing. This shit, you breathe in, bro. It's not as much touching. That's why you can eat food. That's why nobody is contracting COVID from eating food. You think someone hasn't sneezed on some salad before? It's happened.
Although you denied yourself sushi for like 9 months because of it.
Not really. We I denied myself sushi for about 3 months. We did have it because I read.
It was definitely 37 months.
No, we had sushi not that long ago. I know I read the doctor's report. All the doctors came out saying the same thing, like, yeah, you won't get it that way. And I was like, okay, well then what the fuck? Why is everybody like...
It doesn't live on surfaces for more than a few minutes anyways. Unless they came back and changed that since.
It's respiratory. It's coming in through water droplets in your body that way. It's not going in. You can't go touch and then eat food and wipe the food with it and eat it. It's not going to work. You won't get it. That's according to that's what the doctors say. And by now you'd have people who are like, I've been in my house for like a year eating takeout and I got COVID. How the fuck did that happen? You'd have a bunch of those people. Not one documented case of getting COVID from food because you don't get it that way. It's all breathing and being close to somebody. It's all respiratory.
You know what else there's no documented cases of?
What's that?
People falling over dead from wearing a mask.
Yeah, none of that either, yeah. Nope.
You could bitch about it. You could say it's uncomfortable. You could say it's difficult to breathe. Look, I have breathing problems. I haven't had I wore the mask for fucking 6 hours today. It sucked. I don't like it. It's uncomfortable. No one likes it. But no one's died wearing it either.
Killer Podcast, do you know what you just said, bro, in the chat? Do you understand what you just said? Can I read this? Masks don't work. They don't protect you, and they only protect others 38% of the time.
I agree with like the first part of that, but like...
So wait a minute. The mask doesn't protect me, but it protects others 38% of the time?
70% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah. That... Killer Podcast, that is dumb what you just said. That doesn't make sense.
Please put a link up to where you got that information.
Oh my god. So dude, listen.
It probably came from Fossey.
That's the real thing. I'll tell you how masks work. Do you want to know how masks work? I'm going to tell you right now. This is how masks work. Give or take on the percentage, right? The percentage could be 5%, the percentage could be 40%. I'm not really sure, and it probably depends on the type of mask you're wearing and the other person's wearing. Remember, 2 people wearing a mask helps. 1 person wearing a mask kind of helps, but not really. Like, you need to have 2 people wearing a mask for it to help a little bit, right? So the real thing about masks is 25% of the time it works every time. That's what the masks are. Okay?
It's a medical study.
If you understand that, then it's fine. But dude, you'll do it. If you wear a seatbelt and you get in a high impact accident, and I tell you that there's a 25% chance the seatbelt will save your life, you're gonna put the fucking seatbelt on. Okay? Like it's fucking. But for some reason with masks, it's like it only works 18% of the time. I don't care. I might as well do it.
You know what? No, I think Actually, I think he just clarified it. Masks don't work. They don't protect you. So when you wear it, it doesn't protect you, and they only protect people around you 38% of the time.
Okay.
So it's the way he worded it.
I get it.
Made it sound like the fucking Anchorman thing.
Right. It's like what's the peeing example when the other guy's not wearing pants and he pisses and you're wearing pants and you piss. He gets his pee on you. You get your pee on you. But if you're both wearing pants, you can't get your pee on each other. It's that sort of type of thing. It's not. The bottom line is it helps a little bit. Whatever that percentage really is, if we study it, is it 3%? Is it 50%? We don't really know sitting here right now. Nobody does. I'm not going to pretend to know, and neither should you. But we do know it helps a little bit because water droplets do, get contained. But the virus makes its way through many masks that aren't N95. So, but can it make it through your mask, through somebody else's into their breathing space? There's a possibility it doesn't. You know what I mean? So don't get me wrong. I don't like government control. I don't like being told what to do. All that other bullshit. Some of the stuff of what the government is doing is illegal, by the way. Trying to shut down people's restaurants in a certain way and intimidating them and showing up with weapons and police to arrest people or to spy on them or showing up at your house to figure out what you're doing during Christmas. Holy fuck, bro. That's not America, and those police should be fucking just kidnapped and arrested or something. I don't know. None of these people should be able to do what they're doing. So you got to remember, let's not be stupid, though. Let's not be like, oh, I'm not wearing a seatbelt. You can't tell me what to do. Okay. But you can't drive on the highway if it's just like, oh, I'm drunk, but you can't tell me what to do. If I want to drink and drive, I can drink and drive. No, you can't because there's other people on the highway and you'll kill them. Just like when we're in a pandemic, it's like, yeah, you can come in my store, but you got to wear a mask. You can't tell me what to do. Okay, well, you could kill other people. It's the same thing.
You see, the people that don't want to wear masks are the same people to me, like the way Killer Podcast is saying, well, it's not meant to protect you, it's meant to protect others. Well, if you're not wearing it, then isn't that even worse? Like if it was meant to protect me from everyone else, then that's my call, the way I look at it. But if I'm doing something to help, even if it's a small amount to protect someone else, then why wouldn't I?
Yes.
And people who are saying, oh, well, we're being controlled by being forced and made to wear masks. No one's making you wear a mask. No one's making you go to the grocery store instead of using an app. No one's making you go to a restaurant instead of using the app. No one's making you do anything. You don't have to do dick.
Well, Killer Podcast just admitted that he's a scumbag by saying he's a lawyer, so thank you. Let me know when you become a scientist. No, man, I love you, Killer Podcast. It's all good. You know that we accept all opinions here. God knows I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I got a GED. Bullfrog, how about President Trump saving everybody tonight? President Trump has told Congress to go fuck themselves.
Well, yeah, it pretty much sums it up because Congress is a bunch of fucking idiots.
I agree, man. Can you believe that people keep electing these idiots? And this has really shown the importance of Congress and the Senate about voting. Everybody votes, oh, the president, but really, who elects all these assholes? So for all the mongoloid voters out there who voted about the presidency, hey, why didn't you care that much about the fucking congressmen and the senators? Because they're fucking retards. And they're elected. You spend all this time on how Trump sucks. How about these fucking congressmen and senators? And governors of your cities. The whole fucking country is shitting on you. All your governors hate you. All your congressmen fucked you. All your senators sucked your fucking dick and then spit in your own eye. This country fucking hates you and you keep voting for these people. Everybody. All of us. I mean it. What are we doing? And by the way, like, we all voted for these people. They just showed you, I would say, 90% of our officials are fucking either scumbags, evil, or retards. Like, scumbags, evil, or retards. All of them. There's no arguing it. You tell me the senators and congressmen that actually are doing things right, and I'll show you a fucking lesbian whore who fucking is normal, okay? What else, Bullfrog? What do you think about Trump and, his reversal here? And Joe Biden thinks 600 was just fine. What the hell's wrong with you?
Well, I want to know what type of miracle he's going to pull out of his ass here in the next 3 weeks, because his time is almost up. So he's trying to pull all of his little tricks out of his hat. He's having all these secret meetings in the last 3 days, trying to pull a rabbit out of his ass. I don't know. No
president has ever accomplished that, so I don't know why it would start now.
Well, he's been having all these secret meetings the last 3 or 4 days, and now he's going to have this secret Supreme Court staff group of people.
So secret meeting means that something's going to happen?
Yeah, so that's going to be like his miracle saving grace that the Supreme Court...
I need to have more secret meetings.
So hopefully this Supreme Court secret meeting is going to maybe save his presidency, but,
I don't think so. I think Joe Biden's coming, and Joe Biden, not only does Joe Biden...
I'll tell you this much. Until I see either one of them on the putting their hand on the Bible, it's just a bunch of hearsay, she-say bullshit right now. Until I see either one of them on that podium, it's just a bunch of bullshit right now.
What if Joe Biden swears in on the TV guide from 1985? What about that? Because you can swear in on anything you want.
Because until I see one of them clowns on the stand, I'm not believing shit. You guys can sugarcoat it how you want to. I'm not believing anything until I see one of them fuckers on putting their hand on the Bible. Until that comes, it's just a bunch of bullshit right now.
I don't believe it either. I don't believe shit either. But
Charlie Manson probably had a Bible in his hand when he told him to go kill that bitch.
Yep. Well, you know,
when January 20th comes, we'll see who's on the stand, and we'll go from there.
You realize Al Gore was working on lawsuits for many years after that election ended.
Yep. And that's what Trump's
These things
gonna
don't
do.
happen overnight.
That's what Trump's going to do. He's going to be years on the legal system. Now, Joe Biden thinks $600 is enough. He also thinks you ain't black if you don't vote for him. And the NAACP once called Biden's proposal an anti-black amendment.
It's because all politicians are liars and full of shit. I mean, you're just basically proving just another one of the 500-600 of them out there.
Have you noticed?
And I like to know how in the hell these other countries got into our financial crisis when it should be about us and not about them. Don't they got government that can bail them out? What the fuck does Egypt and these other countries? Don't they got government that can bail them out in this bullshit?
Yeah, it's
well, you
us.
gotta understand the Egypt thing is like some cross-dressing, something. What was it? It was like some
bullshit.
weird thing.
We get half the fucking money and all the other half goes to the other country. That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's what
And
they do.
they got their own.
We-
They
you know-
got their own fucking money.
That's the
why you
same
get
kind
a
of
veto.
bullshit as when people who don't take care of their health sap off the system and make people like us have to pay for it.
Right.
Yeah, but the places like fucking other countries, they got their own fucking money. Let us deal with their own fucking
I
problems.
think I'm the only one here that understood that.
Like what Joe says, let's focus on America first, and then we can help out the other countries. Like what Joe said earlier.
I said that when they were trying to build the wall and I was getting called a racist for it. I was like, we need to take care of our own people and take all these illegals in.
And I do, and I don't agree that $600 ain't going to be enough, because that's like not even enough to pay your apartment rent.
Well, Donald Trump's going to get us all $2,000 each.
He's going to pull it out of his own pocket.
Well, he should.
That's $10,000 for Joe
Yeah, and then
Cronin.
they're gonna make you pay it back eventually.
They said they wouldn't do that.
To just punch that
make us
bitch
pay
in the
us back in tax dollar money.
No,
Fuck.
they said they won't make us pay it back. It says it on the thing that you won't pay that back.
As long as they said it.
But they also, the Cronins are getting 10 grand. I mean,
10 grand.
it depends how much are they gonna give my kids? Because they
Zero.
were given $600 per kid and person. So if they give $2,000 out to individuals, and kids are individuals, then that's crazy. Now if they give $2,000 out plus something $100 per kid, you know what I mean? You're talking about $4,000.
Well, unless the kid has SSI, I don't see the kid getting anything.
Why would...
What? Why did my kids...
Unless the kid has SSI or like a disability check, he ain't going to get nothing.
Why would they be drawing Social Security as a child?
Because the kid has disability problems.
Oh, Jesus, God help me. Joe, I can't.
You're retarded. My three do my three kids have disability? What are you talking
Just
about?
because you're so special that you've gotten Social Security doesn't mean the rest of the world is.
I'm literally the only one in this chat room that's on drugs.
I'm just making some sort of sense out of it.
My point is, how much are they going to give me for my kids? Are they going to give me $600, $300, or
I'd say
$1,000?
probably $300.
So if they give me $2,000, Leah $2,000, and all my kids $300, then that's $4,000 plus almost another $1,000. So that's $4,900 that I would get.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a lot, man. That's 2 mortgages right there.
They should also pay us for any animals we may own.
Yeah, imagine that if they read. Imagine if you could.
That'd be fucking crazy.
You get $150 per dog and cat.
The cat lady's going to casino tonight.
Animal food's not that much, unless you're buying that fancy shit.
Hey, Bullfrog, how much for you to eat poison?
Why, you want me to die of poison?
Yeah, I want you to die of poison.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Why did you?
What is fancy to you?
Why'd you call my kids retarded though? That's what I'm wondering.
I didn't call him retarded. When did I say that?
Earlier, everybody's saying in the chat, they're like, "What the fuck? You calling
I
Joe's
didn't
kids
say that.
retarded?"
It's a fake bullfrog.
No, you're a fake. You're a fake bullfrog.
He is a fake, Joe. We've known
No,
that.
You're a
I'm
fucking
banned in the
retard.
chat rooms, remember?
No, I didn't say in the chat, dickhead. I said, oh, you said that a minute ago. You don't remember
You
talking?
alluded to it. You alluded to it, if you know what that means.
I don't know.
He doesn't know what that means.
You gave
Joe.
a hint. You hinted towards
Bro,
it.
I don't think your kids are stupid, so quit.
Well, you said they were on SSI, potentially.
Christ,
Well,
he doesn't know what,
they're
why
not
he even
working,
did it.
so...
Man, I hope your mother kills you with the PlayStation.
Finn, get to work, damn it.
Jesus Christ.
Get on that automobile line. Start making cars.
Well, fucking Gavin's not old enough to work. He's probably only, 14 years old, probably?
He's 11.
Jesus.
Well, you know,
Well, he's not old enough even to work yet,
Oh,
so...
my God.
Are you
in
a real
Thailand, he'd be
person?
working every day.
What else we got?
Yeah, I'm a real life boy.
That's it.
No,
Want some
like,
bubbly?
are you
Look at this
real?
stuff. Oh,
Yeah, Joe Cronin named me.
bubbly. That's it.
Oh, God.
The stimulus package should include Bullfrog being legally permanently banned off social media and become a felony if he comes back on any show, including the $2,000 checks.
Yes.
That's my stimulus package. Also, F you, Mitch McConnell, you old turtle ass.
That's right. Fuck you, Mitch McConnell. That's me, Mitch McConnell. God, I wish that guy'd fall down a flight of stairs. Get him out of office before someone kills him.
So, Joe, did you get a PlayStation 5 yet?
of the bubbly. That's it.
No,
Want some
dumbass.
bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it.
I'm using an Audio-Technica USB microphone on Streamlabs OBS.
You're using an Audio-Technica microphone on Streamlabs, but you're not using a mixer, Robbie? So, Robbie, you don't have a mixer. Fuck, it's probably a dead USB then.
So, Joe, you're telling me $850 is too high for you?
Yes.
No, you cheap ass.
Jesus.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it. Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it.
Drew, the next Ku Klux Klan meeting is bring your own snacks and drinks. Also, you need to bring a special +1 to the party. By the way, we are the CCC, no way related to the KKK.
Well, Drew does do a lot of weird partying after hours that not a lot of people are aware of. So that is great point. Casey is raw.
Yeah, it's called Monetize This.
Yeah, sure. It's called Family Reunion.
He's in those culture groups.
Christ.
What else we got?
What?
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it. Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it.
Pan motor fucking cakes.
Spaz Phoenix, pan motherfucking cakes. Everybody loves pancakes, you know what I mean? At some point in your life, you love them. You do get sick of them after a little while. You have them too much, you get a little full on the syrup. But it really comes down to the syrup a lot of times. You have that good, natural, real syrup. It's so yummy, and you can come back for more. But you have that Mrs. Buttersworth shit, and, you'll start to fucking... Your whole stomach will just feel bloated for, days, and you won't want pancakes again for, a
What else
year.
we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it. Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it.
Yeah.
Hi Pooh's the king is here, fuck all politics, let's have a party, hey.
Yo, Penny the Pooh, the king of the wheel. He's
Hell
here.
yeah.
Shout out to Penny the Pooh, baby. That big poo, that big poo.
How do you like having to shout out a piece of shit every night this week?
I know, man. He's the king of the wheel, Penny the Pooh. He's Mr. Penny the Christmas Pooh. He's the new Mr. Hanky. He's Penny the Christmas Pooh.
It's like having to shout out Jman from KC every night. Shouting out a piece of shit.
Yo.
This whole city, we're gritty, yo.
Penny the Pooh.
In the city of Philly, we eat shitty. We're gritty as can be. We can survive off our motherfucking own PCs. In Philly, we're gritty. In Philly, we're gritty. In Soul City, we'll eat our own shitty. In Philly, that's why our mascot looks like a...
This high fucker is like COVID is not a big deal. Me NickY was just hacking up a lung. You dumb son of a bitch, you need to get COVID inside your asshole to learn your lesson. Also as well tackle when you fuck your sister in her ass, you pussy bitch.
God damn.
Can I respond?
Pussy Lips McGee,
Pass it
yes,
through
go
the-
ahead.
First
Can it
off,
be passed from cum?
I tried getting COVID at the start because I went 2 weeks off paid vacation. Second,
All right. He's a realist.
Second, I've
Love
been
it.
fucking smoking weed this entire time. So that's why I'm probably coughing, and I'm trying not to cough into my mic.
Right.
Just shut the fuck up!
Yeah, don't fuck up
All
his
right.
high. Don't fuck up his high, man.
And he's
Hey,
fucking
And
one up right
okay,
now.
you said you never got sick. What do you have, a force field around you?
I guess. I don't know, because honestly...
Well, dude, I haven't gotten sick in like if it wasn't for.
I can't remember
I would
the
have been
last time
sick
I
in the
had
last
the
5
flu.
years.
well, I mean, Nicky, Nicky, I haven't been sick. I've only gotten, I mean, I've got this bacterial infection, but I mean, I haven't gotten sick with like a flu or something like that in like a long time, like over 3 years ago. Like, it's crazy.
I can't tell you last time I had a flu. Like,
Yeah, but you know what that also
Well-
tells me too is like, where do you live?
in the middle of your right hand.
Oh, okay. I bet you live in a
dude,
rural
when you
area.
have the flu for the first time, you're gonna feel like you're dying.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
he's had the flu. He just.
Well, no, I've had the flu. I just, like, I know I've had the flu, like, when I was in high school. Like, I'm 31, but in the last, like, 5 years, I've had colds. But over the last 15 months, I haven't had anything.
well, dude, listen, like I'm the same as you. I've had colds too, but I haven't had the flu in 7 years now. You know, and when and when I had the flu, it was like I was having flashbacks to being a child because I hadn't been that sick. I haven't ran a temperature over 101 since I was like, I think 11. So I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy. I got a 103 temp, you know? So it's like, I get it. Like, I haven't had it a long time either. But again, it doesn't mean you can't get it, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's the
now
thing.
that I remember something, I had the flu when Burning Crusade for World of Warcraft came out because I remember I stayed home from school for a week.
Burning Crusade. What the fuck, bro? How old are you, Nicky?
31.
Oh, yeah, you're younger than me. I was going to say Burning Crusade. Fuck, that was like 2007 or 6?
Yeah, 2007, yeah.
Jesus. That, you know, that's the year I met Leah and started dating Leah. That's how long ago that
started
was.
just pound in that.
Yeah, I
butthole.
did. And she was like 108 pounds. I picked her up. It was crazy.
Just
Good.
tries and buys, baby. Tries and buys.
She was stressed at the time, so she was like really skinny.
He's saying you try a buy. I mean,
I tried to buy her. I tried to pay for her. She wouldn't let me do it.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Probably.
What is all this talk I'm hearing about Mike Pence possibly rejecting a lot of states' electoral votes?
Robbie Hyde, thanks for the $3. I don't know, but Mike Pence is a fucking idiot, so he rejects a lot of shit. Mike Pence doesn't even wear a mask in a hospital, so I mean, like, he's a fucking retard.
well, dude, he just prays. You know,
he just prays,
prays.
yeah, whatever.
He doesn't pass to anybody.
I believe in God and fuck a woman's vagina. That's what he's doing. He probably cut a pussy off someone if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Mike Pence is a fucking piece of shit. So I hope he falls down a fucking river.
You donated $50. I'm gonna take my dick out because you donated $50.
Whoa.
You donated $50, motherfucker, boy. I'm a rich motherfucker.
Kick Bullfrog.
Oh!
Please. Merry Christmas, chat.
Oh my God, D. Welsh has spoken.
Of course, and you're gonna let that fucker run your show like always.
Should I let him run my show?
I mean,
Yeah,
I just
name
gave
it
you
D.
50 bucks.
Welsh. Name it D. Welsh Corrupted Channel.
Man, I don't know. D. Welsh is saying that, but you're saying I shouldn't let him run my channel though.
Honestly, I wish someone would donate money for me to get off your show so I could go to bed.
yeah, you can,
I'm
man. Go to
surprised.
bed. We're not going to be
You
on
know,
much
earlier
longer.
you almost got your
D.
wish.
Welsh
They were-
D. Welsh needs a new crooked eyeball.
Ooh, wow,
Okay.
yikes. All right, listen.
I would say keep the eyeball. Give him a new chin.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, he needs plastic surgery.
I'll tell you what. If two other prominent JCS people chime in with let me see what kind of donate.
Okay, here I'll do it for you, Joe. If the next fucker donates $100, I'll get off.
Really?
Jesus.
Yes, I'll get off on my own. If the next fucker donates $100, I'll get off.
But I mean,
Can it be Welsh?
How much would it cost for you to get off on someone else?
Oh, baby.
That'd be for free. But the next fucker donates $100, I'll get off on my own free will. Joe wouldn't have to kick me off the call.
Oh,
that's my word.
That's pretty hard.
All right.
Come on, you $5 shit bumps. Cough up the money.
$150 mask donation, and him and Sleepyhead here get to go.
Yeah, whatever it was, $100, $150, as long as it's
we're all running the show now. See,
come on, you cheap bums.
All right, well, let's see.
Come on, D-Welsh. I know that crooked eyeball can afford another $100.
Jesus.
Oh my
Jeez.
God. Well, I'll tell you what.
You D-Welsh, you crooked eyeball fuck.
If one other
I was just gonna say, I think we're starting to see why people don't like you on any of the shows. Like,
yeah, Bullfrog, you're kind of
I don't know why
dickhead.
I'm loved everywhere.
Well, maybe you are. Maybe you're right.
Just like COVID's loved everywhere, right? Yep.
Yeah, they love it, man. Wait till fucking. There's a lot of people in Africa that really love COVID. Like, I mean, I know we're joking here, but I mean, God damn it, man. A lot of people like it. Whoa.
$100
in COVID relief. All of it comes right from the U.S. Treasury.
Oh, Tucker Carlson's breaking it down, I guess. Shut up and take it. Why didn't he try harder to make it happen? Out of all things he tweets, he says in the press conference, he should have made that his #1 agenda. Him and Biden are lying to the people. They only care about the rich. I mean, I agree pretty much.
It's really sad.
I tell you this: if D-Welsh drops another $100, I'll drop off the call.
Oh, jeez.
Good Lord.
Come on, you crooked
eyeball. No, man, we need somebody else to
100.
back up Welsh. We need somebody else to back up Welsh. That's what we need. Somebody
Can I
else.
use my $50 Patreon to get him a mute right now?
Okay, that would do it. I mean, that'd do it, right?
Yeah,
let's mute him right now for a minute. We'll mute him for a minute. Okay, listen. If somebody else prominent in the JCS, out there, drops the $22 pooper donation, and bans Bullfrog, I will kick him off. As long as we get a few more people, I think then it's fair, and we can do that. It's up to the people, though. I don't know, man. It's really, I don't know what to say tonight. But right now he's on pause. Thanks to D. Welsh.
DunkaChino?
Thank you, D. Welsh.
If I do. What's my name? DunkaChino. It's a whole new game. DunkaChino. You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
Merry Christmas. Joe feeling naughty or nice? Show my latest botch post courtesy of Mox and the Cleaner. Joe Cronin Jake DeMarco Wrestling Podcast Tag Team Champions.
Oh, baby.
Trying to get you put in jail.
You gotta. 10 years in jail. 10 years in jail now. Right. Thanks.
10 years in a row.
Do you realize how quickly the prison system would fill up?
Hey, Bullfrog, happy birthday to your cousin. I mean sister. I mean niece.
Oh, gotcha. Thanks for the $5, gotcha. Wait, it might not be in the bill anymore. Because
if it gets vetoed, everything goes back, which half that shit should have been in there anyway. So
our luck, though, it will make it back in there. Yeah, fuck veto. You're right. Fuck him. Yeah, go watch fucking JB. You piece of shit.
I didn't mean anybody in particular.
Oh, I thought you meant veto. Yeah.
Like what the hell?
I was making a horrible joke because he goes, it gets vetoed anyway. I go, well, fuck veto.
All right, fuck dummy.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Yeah, where are they at now? Where are you at now? Nowhere to go, homeless faggots.
Oh my God.
Fucking.
That's why I guess that's why they suck dick under a bridge.
Suck my dick, fucking D-Moon and fucking dummy fuck and El Gallo de fucking nowhere to go. Go suck Drew's dick, you faggots.
Oh.
I got the snow in my veins. I'm feeling all of this pain. I think I'm going insane. I hope they both bug your brains. I'm insane.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna kill Bullfrog. I'm sorry.
That was
Dude,
fun.
somebody in the chat goes, kick the fag who won't wear a mask.
NickY J.
Oh, God.
Yo, what up, dog?
The weed god. He's been around. This guy's been around for years. Hey, NickY, did you watch? Have you seen Diablo Immortal yet? And what do you thought about that? Have you seen it?
I mean, it looks good. I don't play mobile games or anything. It looks good.
Me neither. I mean,
it looks fun. Like if I was in that situation where I was out somewhere or something and I need to play something, yeah, I might install it. But
you know what I think it's gonna do? I think it's gonna do for me is I think on those nights where like I really want to keep playing Diablo, but I know I got to go to bed, or when I'm really tired but I kind of want to keep playing. I think on those nights it's gonna help me go, you know what? I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to go lay down in the bed, and I'm going to play a little bit of Immortal. You know, and about after...
Yeah, then you'll just stay up while you lay down. It'll be
No, because I can't. No, I can't do the phone game stuff. I can only do it for like 5 to 15 minutes. After about 15 minutes, I start feeling awful playing a phone game. So I think NickY's right. I think it's going to be like...
Do we know if they're going to be doing any aspects of like... it's all gonna be free, right? Like they're not gonna have it so you pay like $1 to go to like Act 2.
Oh, of course they will.
Something like that.
Oh no,
right?
I know. I already know.
Definitely.
I can already tell you what it is. I'll tell you right now. So it's free to play, but here's the thing. When you open up Elder Rifts, which is basically what you're...
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
In order to open up Elder Rifts, you need these things to enhance it. Like, so you can open up an Elder Rift and play the Elder Rift. It's fine. But basically, you're going to be able to do these crazy things to the Rift, like Magic Find is up by 20%, or like there's more monsters, or there's crazier weapon things, or it's harder, but you can find treasure goblins, whatever. You need these things called crests. And although you can find them in the game and whatever, you can buy them too. So you can buy crests, and I think you can buy cosmetics. So those are the two things you can buy.
But as far as like aspects of playing, like that's in Diablo right now that you know that I'm talking about in a way.
Right.
You don't have to pay for any of that. Like
right.
You don't have to pay for any of the leveling abilities or like to go up like a paragon. Like if you want to go up to like 2000th paragon, you got to pay like $12.
No, you don't have to do any of that.
Okay,
but,
okay, cool.
But I'm sure that the Elder Rifts will be like, you know what I mean, will help you do certain things a little faster, and those have the crests. So, you know, it's just one of those things where it will be there. But dude, the funniest fucking thing ever was I'm trying to find Lord Fluffy's video. I watch a lot of Fluff, and like he was playing it the other day, and the funniest thing was, dude, I wish I could find the clip. In fact, maybe it's clipped on his channel. He's playing the fucking game. He's playing Diablo Immortal, and it looks pretty good. I'm watching him play it on his phone, and he's like this. And these guys that streamed it for like 4 hours, they must be insane. This fucking guy streamed it for 6 hours like this. I'm like, dude, how are you not dead? And so he's playing.
Was he using like a keyboard and mouse
thing
hooked up to his
phone?
No. He was playing it with his finger?
This fucking guy is playing it with his fingers. And the funniest thing in the world happened, dude. He's playing the game, and, you know, it looks pretty good. He's playing it. It looks pretty good. Diablo Immortal looks pretty decent. And, dude, but there's that little bit of jitteriness, and you just assume, oh, that's, he's on a phone, so it's obviously not, the greatest looking thing or whatever. But it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. But what ends up happening is, out of nowhere, he goes, I never looked at the options on this game. I wonder what's on here. And he looks at the fucking options on the fucking game, and he realizes that there's like a high graphics mode. And he clicks on it, and suddenly the game's in 60 frames per second, and it looks like phenomenal, and it like plays wicked smooth and sick, and he's like, oh my god, this looks fucking awesome now. He's like, what the fuck? I've been playing this for 2 days. Like, it looked like shit. It's the
Or you're about to be. I was here at that moment that Lord Fluffy couldn't stop getting fucking laughter legendary.
I'm trying to find it. I can't believe he didn't fucking have that. I can't believe he didn't clip it if it's not clipped. I'm shocked it's not clipped. Dude, it was so funny. He's sitting there playing it like it's pretty good. And then the fucking guy realizes that he wasn't even in ultra mode or whatever. And then somebody was like, dude, it's going to burn your phone. And it did. After like a half an hour, like his phone started shitting itself. Because it was like getting hot as fuck. I don't know, bro. It was just wicked funny when he didn't realize he had the high settings set on. And he's fucking like, oh my god, this looks crazy good now. It's like, what the fuck? You didn't know you're fucking... that there was an ultra setting? Dude, it was in like 30 frames. And it looked so beautiful in 60 frames per second. Wicked funny. And I don't think he clipped it anywhere. So, should we just end Bullfrog's existence? Is that what we need to do?
Yes. What was that?
Yeah, what was that? That was very strange.
I mean, I am a state away from him.
Ooh. Listen, I think that we all agree.
All right. How much do you charge?
I'm out. Fucking do it for...
Dr. Earl will do it
for the
free.
thrill.
No, he said for free.
Oh, he'll do it for the thrill.
Dr. Earl will do it for free.
Well, I'll tell you, he ain't gonna be running.
I mean, he carries he carries an AR fucking over his back and walks around.
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
Here.
I've got a gun on my back. Whatever. I don't know. You know the other
Never know when someone might jump you when you're trying to buy Q-tips.
Oh, I'll never make the mistake again that I made when I worked at the golfy place and I told all the golfer rich people that I'd kill them. Dude, look at this video the other day.
Is that a Caddyshack reference?
Well, yeah, he used to work at the golf place, remember? Look at this.
No, I didn't remember that.
Look at this fucking fence he's got behind him. Like, what is he shooting from the prison? What the fuck is this?
Now, fans, as you know, were upset over this. They were not approval. They didn't approve of this. But
tonight, I'm going to kill 7 people.
Anthony did not exist at one point. Saying that we're going to miss you, Eddie, we love you, and all that good stuff.
Oh, he's talking about Van Halen.
Or Kevin Key of Skinny Puppy, who's also involved with the projects called, many other projects like the Tear Garden, Download, Plateau.
Where is he right here?
I like the skinny puppies because I'm a skinny puppy.
I mean, is that a no trespassing sign behind him?
Let me enlarge.
Looks like it is. Let me enlarge. Yeah, you wish.
Texas Department of Transportation Field.
Oh, yeah.
Something.
Field office? Field parking lot?
Yeah, maybe office. Oh, that would help. Oh, you're only in 480 tonight.
This is where, yeah. Oh, you're right. I'm in 480 tonight. I'm sorry, guys.
Damn it. If I had 720, I bet you I could make it out.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I'm in low quality tonight. I don't know why I turned my resolution down by accident. My bad. It says, I can't read it either, really. Hold on. OFG? What the fuck? It field something. I don't know. This is where Dr. Earl rapes people. I'm just saying. Like, this is very important to bring up. But I think we can all agree that Donald Trump did the right thing here, whether you hate him for a million other things or you love him or whatever it is. I think we can at least all agree that it's good that Donald Trump told Congress to go fuck themselves tonight.
Look, procrastination is not an excuse to throw over 5,693 pages and make people approve it in 2 hours.
Oh, my God. Jesus.
Poor planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on mine. Go back and try again, motherfuckers.
Right. I agree. What the hell is this? The KFC console is real and it boasts the one big advantage PS5 and Xbox X don't have. The KF console is real? What is this? Tech Radar, Juan
Does it come with
KF
a bucket of chicken?
Yeah, I was going to say, is that KFC?
Yeah, it looks like KFC. Winner, winner, warm chicken dinner.
Oh my
I want the
god!
spicy console.
What the fuck is this? Is this real? What is this? Oh my god, what is this? We're about to watch something that's ridiculous. Oh, I think that we talked about this the other day, but I thought it was a joke, but I guess not.
Reason mankind didn't peak with the discovery of fire or the invention of the wheel. It's a feeling inside all of us that compels us to go further, reach higher, and dream of ways to achieve the unachievable. When the odds are stacked against us and it seems like the entire world wants to tell us no, that's not possible. Surely that can't be done. And we look up to the stars and say, just watch me. Because we know that rules are made to be broken. We know that dreams are made to be followed. That the impossible is made to be possible. And that gaming consoles are made to evolve. Welcome to the next level in gaming innovation. The KF console.
What the
It's
fuck?
gotta be a parody or something.
Oh my god, bro. You know what's funny is if a company had actually come out with a console that had those red glowing letters and stuff like that, that would be something that would, I think it would fucking blow up. So people are waiting right now for something different. I gotta be like, this is the first time I gotta tell you, people are really waiting for something different. Like, we've had Xbox, PlayStation now for nearly 20 years. And it doesn't make any sense because we had computer games. Then we had Ataris. Then we had Segas. Then we had Nintendo's versus Sega. Then we had Nintendo versus Sega. Then we had Nintendo and Sega versus PlayStation. Then we had PlayStation and Xbox and Sega and Nintendo. And then we had Xbox versus PlayStation and Nintendo. And it's been
Sony.
Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo for about 20 years now.
You had Sony in there for a minute. That could have been something good too.
Yeah.
It was something good.
So my question is, if somebody else was able to step up, and you know all it takes? We know all it takes. All it takes is a killer app.
Why isn't Apple tried? They fucking get their greasy little mitts on everything else.
Well, they have Apple Gaming, and I think what Apple did was Apple went the route of, rather than like making consoles and all these other things, they basically just, I think they have their own like gaming studios, right? That they put like games on their Apple network or Apple Store or whatever. So rather than go the other route, they went the route of purchasing exclusive content. So they are kind of doing that because I think Apple understands that. While I don't think they're really in the gaming business, I think they do understand the killer app thing, right? We used to call it's either a killer app or a game that makes the whole console. Like, what sold the original Xbox? Halo. Halo sold the original Xbox. You know what I mean? Like, there's always that game, like Mario Brothers, Sonic, Halo, PC. There's tons of games that sell a PC, but what the fuck what is selling the Xbox One S or whatever, Xbox Series S? What the fuck is selling PlayStation 5?
They don't care at this point. They just know they can put something out and get everyone to drool over it.
Exactly. They
don't even try.
That's the thing,
because
is
they know you guys are all idiots and you're going to buy it anyways.
That's the weird.
The way they look at it.
That's the weird thing. I feel like PlayStation and Xbox have become WWE and AEW. Like, we're actually.
Well, it's our fault though for the short attention span, and we were talking about this the other night, Drew, and I, like, accepting beta games was everybody like basically settling for less but getting charged for it. Like,
yeah,
I feel like it's our fault.
But also, people are like, "Oh my god, I'm so excited! I've got to get the new console." Even Bullfrog earlier,
instant
like,
gratification.
Yeah,
it's
even
ridiculous, dude. People can't wait.
Look at Bullfrog; he's getting a PlayStation, and earlier he was like, "You can't put $850 towards a PlayStation." It's like, dude, what are you?
His mom's buying it for him.
Right, his mom.
Dude, I could decide to, like, a lot of people probably could, but I just don't want to spend that much on one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I could do it right now. I don't fucking want it.
The thing with Apple is they still haven't figured out that they can add another button to their mouse.
Yeah, well, you can buy a different mouse for that, but yeah, you're right. That always
Oh, you
pissed me off.
can? I don't know.
Yeah, what do they? Apple does basically Apple likes to do the control button, right, or whatever the button is they call it on an Apple. I used to have a G5, but no, yeah, you can buy a different mouse.
Apple's pretty good with wireless and Bluetooth shit, so you should be able to put anything to it, right?
Apple's stuff is really good, but it's not feasible for anybody that isn't rich. If you don't make more than $200,000, if you make more than $200,000 a year, Apple's awesome. But if you make under, okay, and depending on how many kids you have, but if you make under $150,000 a year and you buy Apple products, like, I mean, I think you're retarded. Like, I mean,
or you're married to a graphic designer.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. You can say that because the Macs and Apples are great for graphics and stuff like that, but still, they fucking criminals. Like, they fucking change it. Well, you know, it's also different, too. I'm sure that their stuff works for a while now, but when I bought that fucking $4,000 computer that I bought back in 2006, like, what, a year later, it was bullshit. It was worth nothing. Like, it was garbage.
I've been talking to you on the same computer for 3 years. Now, to be fair, I don't do half the shit you do to your computer with this. I mean, it's basically what you see is what you get. I don't have a bunch of games and shit on here.
No, but a Mac will no, an Apple Mac, like if you get like my old Mac, even though the compatibility, it barely works because basically Apple kills their own content after like 3 years. But
yeah,
if I boot up my old, if I boot up my fucking G5, dude, the G5 that I have is from 2006. If I click the power button, it boots up faster than this PC, and it fucking kicks ass. The sound on that fucking computer, that like I could record such great audio and produce music on that thing. That's so good. It's so good.
Are you talking?
The Apple.
Okay. Are you talking about after hooking things up and stuff?
Yeah.
Are you talking about, or are you just talking just it?
I'm talking about the way the sound card was and everything. It was just so high quality.
Okay, got it.
It was so high quality, man, and the thing runs beautifully. No viruses.
But you can't use it. Like you said, it won't keep up or something, right?
No, I can use it, but the problem is the programs are all out of date and they're all old.
Okay.
And it has problems when it's on the internet because it needs upgrades. But I can't upgrade anything because it wants me to put in the new Tiger version or whatever it is. But I can't get that because they changed to Intel's.
Mm-hmm.
So
wow, they make it so you can't use it whatsoever. Like a bit.
Right.
That's fucked up.
And how old is that one that you got? Because I've heard you talk about it a couple times.
2006.
Okay, so it's older than this because this would be probably 2013 or 14.
Yep.
It surprises me you can't like update it because you know with the phones, yeah, they try and outdo them every fucking couple years, so they try and make them obsolete. But like with Apple, you can get like the newest update on an old Apple phone. At least used to be able to. I don't know. Maybe they can't now. Maybe you can't get like the 13 or wherever it's at now. Maybe that won't. It always seemed though that you could just update old Apple stuff.
Yeah, this is it right here.
I haven't updated anything on this. Like I've left everything as basic as I can. I can't even update because I'm not properly connected to the cloud. So I only use this for YouTube. I delete everything when I'm done with it or move it to the cloud depending on what it is. And so I just keep this thing as fucking basic as I can. And I mean, other than a couple times where it's lagged out on me, you know, for just random shit, it's hard to complain. Other than the fact that she dropped $2,000 on this fucker.
Jesus, mine was $4,000. And look at the fucking.
She could have lied to me.
Well, this is a 2003 Power Mac G5. I have the one on the right is a 2005. That's the one I have. The one on the right, a 2005 Power Mac G5, and it's still to this day, like I said, boots up, and you can click on everything, it instantly happens. It's amazing. But again, you know, the reason why I stopped, I hate Mac and Apple, isn't because the product didn't work. It's because they sabotaged their own shit, and that's the same reason why, after 1998, when my Macintosh shit itself too, and they told me I had to do something or other, I went, well, that sucks. And then I bought the Apple fucking iPod shit, and then they fucked that too. They were like, they did some bullshit with me on that about getting my iTunes and songs in 2004. I don't remember what year it was. 2003, and I was like, I'm never buying that again. And it's like, dude, every time I go back to Mac and Apple, they're the ones that make me fucking not buy them again. Not their product. Their product works great, but they sabotage it on purpose. And it's like, well, fucking, it's expensive. So it's a lot of money too.
Yeah.
If they,
Yeah, I think.
so I mean, do you want a PC that lasts you 2 years or 3 years? That's like $800, and you'll have to buy another one every 2-3 years, or do you want to spend
maybe 5 if you get a decent one?
Yeah, or maybe longer. I mean, not me, because I run these things into fuck, but you know, or do you want to pay $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000 for a state of the art fucking other thing that will probably last forever, but if they change anything, you're fucked.
Joe, yeah, so other than that, though, it's like one thing I've learned is like if you want to save a little money and still get like a lot of RAM, a lot of whatever, you get like refurbished. Are these harder for like just the average person who's into computers to refurbish or like change shit? Like it's not really like a PC where anyone that knows how to work on them can pretty much, you know, resell them and make them better.
They make it as difficult as they can.
They make it pretty. They're like the cars that came out in 04, where you needed like a Japanese metric fucking weird thing just to take off the oil cap or whatever.
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, and then they make no secret of it. For instance, I bought Tarr, the Apple TV, which is basically Apple's version of the Roku.
Kill yourself
for Christmas.
Kill yourself.
Hey, that's what she asked for.
Kill her. Kill your wife.
First of all, $150. First off, $150. Second off, I asked the guy. I said, what's the return policy on this? You know, just in case, because I'm buying it, you know, so far out from Christmas. And he goes, it's 14 days. And I said, really? I thought everything was 30 days. He goes, literally everything in the store, the return policy is 30 days, except for Apple products, 14 days.
Yeah, that's typical.
Wow.
Literally every item except for Apple.
Apple is a kitty cat. Apple are the cats of computers. They're little cunts. Like, you know, dogs are the PC.
Cats are cunts.
Yeah, cats, like, what would Leah say the other night? The cats, like, think that, like, they think that you would starve. You're stupid or something like that. So that's why they bring you mice, because cats think that you can't eat or something, whatever she said. That's what Macintosh is like. We know we're fucking better than you, and you'll pay for it. Like, that's the idea behind it. You know what I mean?
I love what Leo was saying, though. That sounds like the beginning of like a bit, like a joke or something, like some kind of. There's like so much you could do with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, stupid! Here's a rat. Fucking.
I mean,
they are assholes.
I never got a virus ever. You won't. You have to like. It's so hard to get a virus on a fucking Apple.
But it's also hard to see videos a lot of times. They don't do Flash or any of that. But I guess those go hand in hand. Like they limit stuff so that you don't get viruses.
And now a lot of things work on a Mac now and an Apple that didn't used to work because they switched to Intel back in 07 or 08 or whatever year it was. So when they switched to Intel,
I didn't even know they could take. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why my computer went to shit, because they switched to Intel. I was still.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
They made their own processor. They used to make their own processor, I believe.
That's what I thought. I didn't think Intel and them ever got together at all.
That's the only thing. I believe that's one of the only things that was in a Mac that was different, and that wasn't until 07 or 08. Because before that, they were like, nope, we do it all. We don't do shit. And Intel must have offered them something crazy. Like, they must have offered them, like,
they wanted some of that Mac money, that Apple money.
I guess, like, maybe they got that. Maybe they got stock in the company, and they were like, give us stock in the company, and we'll offer you Intel chips at less than it costs you to make your chip, your fucking shit. I don't know what that's probably a video on YouTube somewhere. In fact, when we go to bed after this show, in a minute when I end the show, I'm going to go look up and see if we can find out the reason that they did decide to do that. And but it could be compatibility. Maybe they felt things are too... Things need to be compatible, and it's impossible for us to be compatible unless we just get Intel. Maybe that's what it
GARGUTS
is.
says now they switch to AMD now, Max, apparently.
Oh my
That's what he was
God!
saying
So
right
there you go again. So now you're fucked if you have the Intel one.
Yeah,
That's
right.
crazy.
There you go.
Oh my God! Well, listen, guys. I had a lot of fun tonight. We talked a lot about this shit that went down, and
Fuck yeah.
yeah, we threw Bullfrog off the call. That was fun.
Fucking faggot.
I'm just watching Diablo Immortal, salivating for some, which not really, because fuck phone games, but
Dude, you're foaming at the mouth for it, Joe.
Yeah.
You want it.
that's how fucking starved of Diablo I am. Is I'm thinking about playing a goddamn fucking phone game.
Just think when they release the next one for PC.
Yeah. It better
You're
be
gonna
good.
die.
It better be good. Because you know what I'm worried about? I'm worried that we're going to play it and I'm going to be like, it's okay, but this is not what I... Like, I'm kind of like, after a little while, you get bored of it maybe, and then you're like, oh, you know what? I'm going to go play Diablo 3 again. Like, I'm really worried.
See, yeah, that's where they could fuck up, because they still kind of run with Diablo 3 and do a lot of new shit with it. But if you're just going to kind of barely up that a little bit for your next next release, that won't be good. It has to be like groundbreaking.
Plus a lot
and come out with more acts. Just don't keep 5 or 6. Like, come out with more. Like, make new levels.
I don't even care about the levels as much, but I get that. Yeah, make some more things. I hope they do. But like, I'm worried because remember when Diablo 3 came out, and after like 6 months, people were like, oh, fucking whatever, and then they left. And then there was more people playing Diablo 2. Everybody went back to Diablo 2. They were like, oh, fuck, Diablo 3's here. Oh, well, back to Diablo 2. But I guess the good news is, no matter what Diablo 4 is we can still, probably what will happen is I'll end up playing Diablo 4, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm going to still play Diablo 3. I'm going to still play the seasons of Diablo 3, and then fucking you can always go back and play Diablo 2, so you're just adding another thing to play. So I guess, hopefully that's... But I mean, I really hope that the Diablo 4 ends up being amazing, that we're like, oh my God, fuck. And like you barely go back to play any of the other ones. It's so good. Hopefully it's that good.
It'll be VR.
Oh my God, dude, imagine having a VR headset on and you are the person, you have like a weapon and you're hacking zombies, and in front of your face they could drop a weapon and it's like a primal and it shoots up to the sky, and you're like reach down and equip it on your sword. If they start, can you imagine the addictive shit of that?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, dude. Fuck off. Like, we're dead. Like, I'd never, like, you just wouldn't leave your house, bro. Like, it'd be crazy. Like, it'd be like, you'd be like stealing people's shit, like, to like pay your rent so you could just live in a corner, like, and play that. Actually, you know what will happen is we'll be like, like they'll have apartments, right? So people that like basically are disconnecting from life and reality, that don't want to have families and don't care about all that shit. And there's people like that now, right? You live in an apartment, one guy, and it's just you or your buddy and whatever. You're going to be living in like a tiny apartment, right? That's so small, like a tiny little apartment, has a little bathroom, fucking little shower, tiny little kitchen area, and a little bedroom, and that's it. It's just a little place like Bruce Willis in fucking Fifth Element. And, it'll be super cheap to live, right? It'll be like $200 to live in the fucking thing. And you just work like a job 2 days a week just so you can pay for it. So you can just basically jack in and play fucking VR. That's it. And you're meeting people in the virtual world and shit like that. Ready Player One type of shit. And like we talk about that, it's as long as we don't blow up the earth in the next 30 years. I mean, that's what's going to be going down. I mean, dude, listen, if a parent, say like I die or Leah dies, like one of us dies by the time we're like 50 and the other one lives another 20 years, chances are that's, unless you're going to see your kids or something like that, chances are that's how we'll live out the end of our lives as older people. Like strapped into a VR game, kind of just having fun in a little VR world as an older person because your spouse is dead. And you don't, what I mean? Like, I'm serious. It's weird.
Real quick question before we get off air. What continent does not have a single case of COVID-19?
Greenland or something?
No.
A continent.
Oh.
7 continents.
What continent?
Yeah, what continent does not have a single case of COVID-19?
I know an island that hasn't gotten it yet.
But wait a minute. There's Asia's got it. America's got it.
Both the Americas. Yep. North and South America.
Africa.
Asia, Europe, Asia, Australia, Antarctica. Which one does not have COVID?
Oh, Antarctica.
No longer. 52 minutes ago, just came across the news wire that Antarctica has recorded its first case of COVID.
Wow.
After testing the 36 people at the research base.
That should have been easy. At the research base.
That's what?
That should have been easy for me to get. I
was going to
say.
I was waiting for you to say Antarctica and then tell you no.
Hey, Drew. Another one to research that would be good is if the North Sentinelese have gotten it yet. You know that island over there in India?
There's no way they kill anything that comes within 100 feet of their island.
Hey, man, you guys say mass work. I'm just, you know.
So I guess, there's the island, man. There's the island.
Well, listen, man. I will see you guys tomorrow for the AEW review, and then we will see you Thursday night. No, wait. We won't see you Thursday because Thursday night is Christmas Eve. So we won't see you Thursday night. Me and Jake will have something for you wrestling-wise, but it won't be, it'll be quick and it won't be out of nowhere. Friday night, we will have Monetize This Christmas night. Monetize This Christmas night. And congratulations.
We're gonna all fuck each other for Larry Funk.
We're gonna have a Funk Christmas. A Larry Funk Bud Willard Christmas. Man, I love you, Larry Funk, man. God bless your heart and your whole family and everything. I don't even believe in God, and I said that. I love you all. Have a good week.
Shit bomb.
Sup Joe just got in. Lol at Trump.
Constipated Rock. Hey, Trump did it, man. He shit on Congress. You got to give it to him. Oh, man. AEW starts after the NBA tomorrow. Good Christ. All right, well, we'll figure it out. I'll see you guys. We'll have some stuff kicking around on Corrupted on Patreon for you, too, on Patreon. Shout out to Shell.
Off the Rails.
Off the Rails is up today. It's up there now. If you didn't see it on Patreon, go check it out. And if you didn't see it, maybe you're not in the $10 tier. I've been putting it out sometimes for free for everybody, and I've been putting it out sometimes in the $5 tier, but it's back in the $10 tier where it's supposed to be, I believe. So make sure you check that on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Jesse and Drew, great job. Still waiting on that Talk Spooky, motherfuckers. A racist podcast by Leah and Monica. Good night, everybody.
Dude,
what?
Either way, you can't approve everything in the chat now. If it's a really bad word, they won't let you approve it. It just says error.
Oh, wow. Well,
So
I
like
mean, listen.
the real F word, the N word, retard, stuff like that, they won't even let you approve them now.
It may be words that I banned. If I banned a word, it's possible it won't let you do it.
Really?
But I don't know if
I haven't run into that.
I don't know if that's true. We can test that theory after, though. Hey, chat, thanks for being here, man. Thanks to everybody who donated. It's Throwdown Tuesday nights at about 10:30 p.m. every Tuesday night right here on Corrupted Nation. Hope you subscribe. Hope you hit the like button. We'll see you Friday night right here for Monetize This Christmas. Good night. Shout out to Danny MT for the big dick. He's got a big hog. Shout out to Bullfrog and his whole family. Shout out to Bullfrog and his big porn collection.
Yeah.
Oh. Trump told Congress to go fuck themselves, Drew.